cool back then. You made me block my friends. I guess we met our ends. Love, flip me again.
There's a lot of conversation we've been having here on 2K TV with Mike Wang recently about my player builds. What's the build that you're running with right now, and what would you recommend to the community?
Well, I'm running a power forward build. The power forward builds are very, very amazing. They're just like Zion, to be honest with you. They're so...
We're the land of the free.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Let's take a look at the numbers for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Now Golden State's starting 5. Green down low with Looney. Steph Curry's out there with Wiggins, and it's Mulder in at the small forward. And for the Rockets, we've got Kelly Olynyk. Brooks is out there with Porter. Then it's Christian Wood, and it's Tate in at the 3, the small forward.
And given his style, it feels like Curry could play as long as he wants.
Why not? The thing you never lose is your jump shot. Plus, Steph, he can beat you with instinct, awareness, rather than relying on his explosive athleticism. And if his team keeps their offensive style of play, he can play for forever.
And the basket by Curry.
Doesn't it seem like Steph can get any shot he wants? I mean, with his handle and his shooting ability, that time finishing off the drive.
Passes it to Olynyk. Houston moving it around. Wood can't hit. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. On the wing, Wiggins from past the arc. Rockets with the rebound. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
As long as you do that, you put yourself in a good position to win, no matter if you're home or away.
Curry kicks it to Looney. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Lets it go with the 3. Curry's shot is off. Rockets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Brooks against Wiggins. Brooks, the pass to Wood. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Porter against Curry. Top of the key, Looney. Back to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wiggins from outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Outside, Porter. Pass to Wood. Dishes it to Brooks. And Porter, here we go. Count it. Porter's got his second bucket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Wiggins against Brooks. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Porter looking it over. And there's the pass to Tate. Inside, Wood. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And Christian Wood, undrafted in 2015 out of UNLV. Wait a minute, that's your alma mater. Hey, talk about his game. What do you like about Christian Wood's game?
Well, first I'll start with he went to UNLV. He's long, he's lean. I think he really fits the modern NBA as a small ball center. Able to hold his own on the glass and space the floor.
Porter against Curry. And it goes down 2 points.
Those are the plays that Curry's more than capable of making. He's so confident on the offensive end.
Porter kicks to Brooks. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And Chris, many players get rested down the stretch now. Talk about how that contrasts with your playing days when you were in the league.
Well, you know, back then, whether you made it through or not, it was you always hoped to, because it was a badge of honor to play 82 games. But the truth is player health is more important, and practice is so different. Back then, the practices were so much harder that you were getting it on both ends. So hopefully the players can find a balance of rest and play.
Curry passes to Green, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
With that violent pinball style, Draymond draws a high number of fouls inside.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Daniel House has checked in for the Rockets. Sterling Brown comes in for Brooks. And here's Porter. This game an incredible scoring display for him. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Woods got 10.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Both teams deciding to change it up. Oubre with it. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Rockets leading by 6. Here's House. And they pick up 2.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Golden State's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Oubre on the wing. Curry on the wing. Put it by Augustine. Augustine with the steal. On the wing, Brown. Down low. Wood with the bucket. 12 points for him.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, here's what Houston's head coach had to say earlier. Unsurprisingly, he's focused on what it might take to slow down Steph Curry. Coach told me whenever possible, we'd like to force him to shoot over length. But that's going to take a total team effort and quick rotations. It's easier said than done. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Now Augustine still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's deflected. In the corner, Bazemore with it. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. It's a 5-point game. 1:58 left in the first quarter.
And good anticipation by Draymond. I mean, he always gets in position for these clean swats like this one.
Bazemore gets the bucket. Bazemore's got 5.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Here's Augustine. And that time, also a missed shot.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Bazemore misses. Rockets leading by 3. Brown wide open. He fires. Gets a very good look and converts.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, so far, both teams have been outstanding at the offensive end. But we got a lot of game left to play.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for the Rockets.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Green. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. Second in steals, and he's one of the most creative passers in the game, ranked 3rd overall in assists per.
And back to your point, number 2 in steals. He's just a tireless worker. Plays that hard-nosed, on-ball defense. Most guys just can't disengage from it. And again, no good by Golden State. Outside Bradley. Misses off the left iron.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw, good, Oubre. Both shots good from the stripe. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Augustine against Green. Augustine looking around. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Warriors trail by 3. Now here's Oubre. Takes the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Rockets lead by 3. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And for anyone who thinks this game isn't about hard work, listen to Steph.
I can't tell you how many shots I've taken.
And as we know, Greg, Steph comes from a family of great shooters. It's in the blood.
But as you said, it's about the work. NBA players have had tons of kids. Most don't make it in this league. Steph is on his way to being one of the best to ever grace the hardwood.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
DJ Augustine out there with Avery Bradley. Then it's Olynyk, and it's Tate in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Here's Augustine. Feeds it to Olynyk. Unable to get that one. And Golden State will come the other way. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that?
Almost beyond belief. I mean, even on a bad night, you think they'd at least be competitive.
Here's Olynyk. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Strong finish by Olynyk. I mean, he's gotten stronger, and you can see that.
Lee passes to Poole. Back to Lee. Pass to Looney. Here's Poole. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Toscano. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Rockets leading by 3. To the middle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game, because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
Lee against Brooks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
For Houston, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. And that one falls for Brooks. And the Rockets making a change here. Woods checked in. And both free throws good for Brooks. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Wiggins outside. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
He doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
Brooks outside. Passes it to Wood. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. And he's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Here's Lee. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Rockets. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Can't connect from short range.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
To the paint. Wiggins right side. Pass to Mulder. Lots of room. Good on the jump shot. Now just a 2-point Houston lead.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Wood can't hit. The Warriors have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter.
In over his 2 years at UNLV, Christian Wood shot just 26% from long range, so he's made a huge improvement in the NBA.
Yeah, and it's become a key part of his offensive game, GA. He's put the work in behind the scenes. I mean, developing a skill set, there's so much in the man.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
And it's tied up with that one. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Brooks feeling it out a bit. It's Wood, top of the key. Over in the corner, Brown. Over Green. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Even a blind squirrel finds an acorn once in a while, right? I did not think that was going to happen.
Let's take a quick look at the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Creating points off turnovers have been the calling card for these teams. In third, the Rockets.
They're so aware defensively. I mean, an opportunistic group in terms of forcing miscues and getting out in transition. And boy, do they do a great job of taking advantage.
The Warriors making a switch here. Oubre's checked in. And both free throws good for Wiggins.
Well, finally, he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game is going on.
The pass to Brown. Back to Porter. Fires for 3. The shot, no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. Oubre passes to Bazemore. Oubre kicks to Wiggins. Bazemore on the wing. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Brooks. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Curry against Porter. Curry is inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Curry's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Well, that'll keep the defense honest. I mean, you want to overplay Curry on the perimeter? Take some of this.
Porter finds Wood. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the half. It's getting late in the season. Let's see how the standings are out west. Take a look at the Warriors. They would be at the golf course if the playoffs happened today, looking to make a final push. And checking out Houston, they're 5 spots away.
And well, for the Warriors, seeing them where they are now, it's easy to forget just how awful they were a season ago. This is a team that's made major strides to lift themselves into the middle of the pack.
And credit goes to everyone, coaches, players, front office. I mean, they've all been determined to avoid a repeat of last season. The results speak for themselves.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Outside Curry. Pass to Wiggins.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Avery Bradley, still a solid player for this team. You know, maybe not in his prime, but still defensively, he's a difference maker.
Yes, yeah. I mean, injuries have slowed Bradley down over the years, but he still has some great footwork. He's physical on defense. He's undersized, but he can match up with either guard spot. I mean, and at 6'3", Bradley is a plus defender thanks to his quickness and tenacity.
And the Warriors making a change here. Poole's checked in. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
Here's Bradley, and he converts the layup. Bradley's got 4 points in the quarter.
Such a gritty competitor. I mean, when you talk about Bradley's whole game, it exemplifies toughness. We just saw that right there.
Augustine against Curry. Poked away. Augustine with the steal. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Warriors on top, up by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He ended up with 15 points and 1 assist. He's definitely heated up over the last few games, and we're seeing some of that same recipe here tonight. Taking a look at the Warriors. Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, it's never easy to go on the road in the NBA, no matter what the matchup is. But I think they like playing the role in the villain. Their effort has been fantastic, and they've done all that they can do to keep this crowd quiet.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
They ran their offense very well in the first half. There were almost no forced shots. It was good, smart basketball. The motion in their offense was terrific.
And
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Curry has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Green down low with Looney. Wiggins is out there with Steph Curry. And it's Mulder in at the three. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Oh, terrific rebounder, Draymond. I mean, high motor, soft hands.
The Warriors have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. Free throw drops for Green. Rockets trail by 4. Here's Wood. Over Green. And he can't bank that one in. The Warriors shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Again, Golden State. And here's Porter, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Yep, that one goes. Porter's got 6 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Wood with the block. And he gets it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And read the plate perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Curry wide open. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors.
Sensational recognition. Green realizes immediately when one of his guys is open.
To the inside, Wood. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Wiggins outside. And that one, good.
And with that mid-range jumper, Wiggins has the lift to shoot over almost anyone.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Houston. They trail by 6. Pass to Tate. Just 5 on the clock. With some arc. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Golden State gets called for the foul. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I'll tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold. And anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Toscano's checked in, and it's Damian Lee in for Wiggins. Curry looking around. With the teardrop, and the layup is up and in. Curry's got 19 points.
Just another tool in the toolbox for Curry. The quick flip over the top.
Porter against Curry. Porter passes to Tate. The kick out to Porter. The tray. The offensive rebound. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, and with his shooting touch, Olynyk is a big man that you hesitate to put on the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
Kelly Olynyk. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Olynyk.
And Kelly Olynyk grew up in Toronto. In 7th grade, his family moved to Kamloops, British Columbia. He and Steve Nash, the two notable players to come out that region.
Bradley's checked in for Brooks.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on his stroke.
Here's Curry. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's running wild. They had to call a timeout just to take away at least some of his momentum.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for the Warriors. These players have been dominant on the glass in their last 10 games, leading the NBA in rebounding. 5th on the list, Christian Wood.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
Here's Curry. The teardrop falls in. Curry's got 23 points.
His energy level has never dropped in his game. I mean, he's working his tail off, and the D struggling to keep up.
Porter passes to Wood. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
It's Curry outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Wood's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Bradley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
Free throw good from Bradley. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Damian Lee. And so Bradley nails both of them. The Warriors have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the 3rd. Looney passes to Oubre. It's Curry outside. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got 11 in the 2nd half.
He's going to play his game the way he wants to for a long time. Because even when Curry gets older, even when he can't jump and can't run, he will never lose that jump shot. I mean, jump shots never get old.
Warriors leading by 4. Bazemore with it. He's got 5. And the foul on Avery Bradley. That's his first foul. And the Warriors making a change here. Poole's checked in. Here's Poole. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Looney. Just 5 to shoot. It's good. Now it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Augustine dishes to Bradley. No good on that one. The Warriors go the other way. Here's Poole. From down in the low post, it goes. Poole's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors. Augustine, taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
All right, let's take a look at the numbers for Looney. How his last 10 games have gone. Averaging 5 points per game, 8 rebounds and 2 assists. Yeah, he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
They get the rebound. Back to Brown. And just miss after miss right now. Warriors leading by 10. Here's Bazemore. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bazemore's got 4 this quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Wiggins comes in for Kent Bazemore. 1:16 left to play in the third. Now here is Augustine. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. House kicks to Bradley. 5 on the clock over Wiggins. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Bradley.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Warriors.
Wiggins outside. Now the pass to Poole. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
It's an improving skill for Wiggins, moving the ball, but he's focused on improving that aspect of his skill set.
Augustine finds Bradley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. That free throw, no good. Houston making some changes. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Daniel House. And Brooks subbed in for Augustine. The Warriors also with a sub. Mulder's checked in. Warriors leading by 11. 30 seconds left in the third.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Pass to Bradley. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Not going to go that time. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He's up to 26 points in the game now. Just keeps pouring in the buckets. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Brown. Porter is out there with Brooks. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
Oubre against Brown. Rockets trail by 9. On the wing, Porter. Ball's knocked loose. The feed now to Oubre. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Oubre. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here is Porter. To the paint. Here's Olynyk. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Oubre. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
And this is encouraging. Wiggins looking committed to shooting and forcing the D to compromise.
And he can't get the first one. Stephen Curry's checked in for the Warriors. That one is no good. Rockets trail by 11. Outside, Porter. Shoots over Curry. And he overshot that one, missing. Warriors have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Green, no luck.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Curry kicks to Wiggins. And the Warriors miss again.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Looking to end his cold spell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Shooting for Houston.
Free throw good. Porter. And Porter drops them both. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. They've held a 12-point lead early. Passes to Mulder. Looney kicks to Curry. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Porter passes to Tate. Shot clock at 5. Back to Porter. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Pass to Wiggins. Here's Mulder. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Brooks outside. Unloads from 13. And Curry pulls it down. Warriors leading by 13. With the tip.
Well, coaches love to see that kind of grit on the glass. Looney likes to earn his rebounds.
The Rockets have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Porter passes to Tate. Knocks it loose. Here's Wood. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Free throw good. Wood. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Timeout called the Warriors. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Outside, Porter. That one misses. The Warriors go the other way with it.
And until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
Right side, Curry. Here's Mulder. Back to Looney. Pocket 4, and he makes that one. And the Warriors lead by 16.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Timeout called the Rockets.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Steph Curry.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
They'd lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He showed leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. Rockets have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. The pass to Wood.
Dang, that's his 4th foul. Now he's going to have to be careful. Still a little ways to go and only 2 fouls to spare.
Outside, Porter. Pass to Tate. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Porter. A 3.
Defensively, though, much improved here in the second half. They've limited the open looks, making them work for everything.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
Outside, Green takes a 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists tonight. Rockets trail by 19. Porter kicks to Wood. Brooks outside. Porter against Curry. The wide open look here for Wood. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Playing the revenge card right there. Trying to get those 3 points right back. Didn't work.
Passes it to Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Greg, we're seeing the game evolve. We're seeing more and more big men displaying perimeter skills. Do you like that, or is there a part of you that misses those days when it all played out inside the lane in a very condensed area?
Listen, Kev, I think the game has kind of evolved on from the impact that the bigs had on the interior, but not the impact that they're having on the game. The reality is the game just doesn't stand still. And now as a big, you've got to have far more versatility. You got to be able to play in space. And as a fan, I just find the game to be more appealing to watch, with the freedom of movement, the flow, and more of the skill set being put on display.
I agree. The pass to Tate. And here is Olynyk, covered by Wiggins. Second shot opportunity. Wood with the bucket.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Steph Curry.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
Pass to Wiggins. Wiggins drawn the double team. Looney passes to Mulder. Wood with the block. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Houston now. And here is Lamb. Jeffries inside. He's covered by Bazemore. Bradley with the ball. From deep three-point range. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley.
Gary Payton II.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.